transmisión de EquinEdge y de HipicaTV. Bienvenidos a este show de pronósticos para el Epic 5 de Gulfstream Park del sábado 20 de agosto. Nos acompaña Scotty McKeever y el señor Pascual Artiles. Ayer el señor Scotty puso su deuda de cafés mucho más altas, increasing his debt every day more. So let's see what happens today. Vamos a ver qué pasa hoy. And let's begin with kicking off the 5. Empezamos en la octava con las buenas tardes. Scotty.
Buenas tardes. Okay, we got race number 8, maiden special weight for 2-year-olds. I love these races. And you're going to have a big favorite in Monsieur Coco, the number 8 horse, numero 8. And I'm going to bet against this horse. This horse, none of the horses came back to run any good. And now this horse drops from a 70 GSR to a 55 GSR, 15 points. I'm going to go with EquinEdge's second pick and EquinEdge's long shot. I think that there's every indication that Professor Higgins is going to run very good. 26%, has a nice GSR. I'm expecting a very good run from the 4 horse. That is my top play in this race, the 4. Numero 4, Professor Higgins.
Así es, para Scotty, el número 8, Monsieur Coco, es un caballo el que él le va a jugar en contra en esta carrera, el de Fausto Gutiérrez. Un caballo que la verdad el GSR baja, pasando a la superficie sintética, pero Fausto es muy bueno en segundas salidas, así que es un riesgo, pero es un riesgo controlado. A Scotty el que más le gusta es Professor Higgins, el número 4, que tiene un GSR bastante positivo. Lo acompaña con el 2, Right to Use Rhythm, un caballo que también viene a su estreno, buscando un buen dividendo, pero el que más le gusta es Professor Higgins, que es la segunda selección de EquinEdge. Scott is leaving out Monsieur Coco, first pick of EquinEdge, but he has his reason, así que deja el 8, que es la primera selección de EquinEdge, fuera del pronóstico por sus razones que ya explicó. Vamos a ver qué opina Pascual.
No, yo lo voy a mantener, tiene 40% de win. Sí me llama la atención de que lo saque de la arena. Me llama dos cosas la atención. Una, que lo saca de la arena y lo manda a la tapeta. Sin embargo, el porcentaje de Fausto es muy bueno cuando lleva a los caballos a la tapeta, casi 30% de efectividad ganadora. Creo que eso hay que tomarlo en cuenta. Ciertamente en el GCR baja un poquito este número 8 en comparación a lo que es su GCR en la arena, pero Fausto en segundas oportunidades los caballos vienen más listos que el debut, y él en el debut lo hizo bastante bien, y si miran, lo jugaron muchísimo. La colocación del blinker, bueno, puede ser que le dé alguna mejoría. Fausto en ese punto no tiene porcentajes muy altos, pero bueno, fíjate que Miguel Ángel Vázquez, que no ha ganado no ganó ayer, perdón, creo que va a ser un jockey peligroso esta tarde. Y estoy de acuerdo con Scotty, por eso no me fui con el 8 fijo, coloqué el 4. Este Profesor Higgins tiene un buen GCR, tiene buenos trabajos para la carrera, apunta a ser un caballo velocista y pienso que va a salir a buscar la carrera desde temprano. Y los 5 furlongs pueden ser un punto muy a su favor. Así que bueno, yo respeto al 8 con ese 40% de win y también respeto al 4 con el 26% de win y su debut. Yo creo que estos dos aseguran la carrera.
So for Pascual, 4 and 8, 8 and 4, he respects the 40% to win for Monsieur Coco, number 8. And he observed also that the GSR is dropping on the tapita, but Fausto Gutierrez is very effective when he's going from dirt to synthetic surface to the tapita. That is the reason that he's keeping number 8, but he likes also Professor Higgins, number 4. So they agree with number 4, and Scotty very aggressive against the number 8 Monsieur Coco. Let's go to race 9. Vamos a la novena carrera. Let's hear Scotty. Vamos a escuchar a Scotty.
Well, this numero 5, Wicked Thin, 9-2 on the EquinEdge morning line. It's the EquinEdge long shot. What I do like about this horse, it's 2 for 2, going 1 mile and 70 yards on the synthetic. Here's the thing. This horse has never lost doing these particular conditions. And when that happens, a horse is tough. Now, the SOR is a bit low, so I do worry about that a little bit. But you know what? When a horse shows this kind of courage to be undefeated going these conditions, I like that. The pace of the race, though, is benefactor, the 6 horse. The horse is 12-1 on the EquinEdge morning line. It's by far the speed of the race. It has a very good strength of race. 2 wins in 4 tries with a 3rd place finish. So benefactor has every right to go gate to wire possibly. So I included the horse. I do like the 5-horse Wicked Thin best, but I covered 2, 5, 6, y 8 y 9.
So for Scotty, he likes, para Scotty, él le gusta mucho Wicked Thin, el número 5, un caballo que está de 2-2 en la distancia y superficie. El GSR es un poco bajo, la genética, el GSR es 5-4 en comparación a los otros rivales que pueden observar, tienen 64, 63, 65. Pero este caballo se ha visto muy competitivo en esta superficie sintética y está invicto en la distancia. Así que es una marca que hay que colocar y es el long shot de EquinEdge, Wicked Thin. El caballo Benefactor número 6 es un caballo que va a tener la punta seguramente, lleva de 4-2 en el tiro y tiene una posibilidad de intentar ganar de punta a punta. De un money line de 8-1, así que es un caballo con cierta posibilidad, un win percentage bajo, un porcentaje de ganar bajo de 4%, pero él lo coloca como una sorpresa, un long shot, el número 6 Benefactor, y él reforzó con Poco Charlie, el número 2, el número 8 Special Lee y el número 9 Triple Jeopardy para asegurar la 9ª carrera. Pascual, tu opinión.
Mira, yo solamente voy a agregar a todas esas marcas el número 10 Spin Rate. Creo que es un peligro dejar afuera este caballo de Víctor Barbosa Jr., tiene 2 victorias consecutivas, tiene el mejor GSR de la carrera, tiene de 2-2 ¿cómo se llama? Tiene de 3-2 en la pista, ya ha ganado 2 veces en la distancia. Encima de eso, el porcentaje de Pérez con Barbosa es muy bueno, 25%. Yo creo que es un riesgo dejar al 10 afuera. Me gustan todos eso que dio Scotty, pero le agregué también al 10 Spin Rate.
So he agrees, Pascual agrees with Scotty. He likes the same numbers, 2, 5, 8, 9, 6, but he adds number 10 spin rate. He thinks it's a risk to leave him out. Le agrada el número 10, top GSR of the race, el GCR, la genética más alta de la carrera, 73, 2 for 2 at the distance, de 2-2 en la distancia. De SOR is a little bit low, 47. El SOR es algo bajo, but he likes the number 10. So he put all Scotty's horses plus spin rate. Así que para Pascual, todo lo que tenía Scotty más el número 10. Let's go to race 10, a key race, una carrera clave, la 10ª carrera en Gulfstream Park. Y vamos a escuchar a Scotty. Let's hear Scotty analysis.
All right, so número 1, Inter Miami. He has a 93 on the pace number, 3-1 on the EquinEdge morning line. Has very good SOR, very good GSR, 3 wins and 13 tries. Has been in the money in 9 of 13 races. So, I mean, this horse is obviously a player, and, you know, there's nothing not to like about this horse. This horse Distractor, this horse tries every single time, and it's going to try again. And it's the horse to beat, gets 115 pounds, and Alyssa, what is it? Ielsa? How do you pronounce that?
I think it's Elsa Morrison.
Elsa Morrison. Okay, well, Elsa has done a good job on this horse. Lost last time out. I bet this horse last time out. This is the horse to beat for sure. I did think about singling this horse, but I also was worried about this 6 horse. This throw out the last race. That horse, for whatever reason, didn't run well. This is a better horse than that. This competition is not that great. I think this race strictly is between the 1, 6, and 7. 7 horse, the Distractor, might even be a single.
Para Scotty, 1, 6 y 7. Él habló de Inter Miami, que es el caballo más rápido de la carrera. Va a salir a marcar los parciales y es un caballo peligroso en la punta para él. El caballo de Distractor, el número 7, con Elsa Morrison, por ejemplo, que para él pudiera ser una base, una combinación económica, 40% para ganar. Un caballo que corre todas bien, es luchador. Y el caballo If Not For Luck viene de correr mal en su última, pero él piensa que es un caballo mejor de lo que mostró en su última salida y el día de hoy pudiera mejorar el 6 y sorprender. Así que 1, 6 y 7 para Scotty. For me, in my pick 6, I put Inter Miami as a single because his speed and he's coming for a good lay off. And I think Chantal Solan is going to guard this field today. Para mí el 1 tiene la velocidad de la carrera y es una base. Creo que puede ganar de punta a punta Inter Miami. Es risky, but I think he's going to guard this field, number 1 Inter Miami. Pascual, tu opinión de esta carrera. Yo sé que te gusta el 7.
Yo espero que Elsa Morrison lo corra como lo ha hecho las 3 veces anteriores. Yo presumo que va a salir de allí cerca a buscar a Inter Miami. Ciertamente Inter Miami la velocidad, ciertamente lo bajan a los 6 furlongs en un lote en teoría donde ahora va a enfrentar a caballos nacidos en la Florida. No es un lote abierto a lo que él está acostumbrado a enfrentar. Claramente tiene una opción de victoria, pero yo me voy a quedar en el momentum que tiene el caballo de Safi Joseph Jr., que ha ganado 2 veces este año, 5 salidas, un segundo y un tercero. El porcentaje con Elsa Morrison cada vez está mejor. En este momento está en un 27% de efectividad ganadora. Así que yo me voy a ir con el caballo que está en el momento. El número 7 va a ser la base del ticket. Había que buscar una base porque las carreras están muy parejas y bueno, nos fuimos con esta base en la 10ª.
So for Pascual, the distractor, he thinks is in his best moment. Elsa Morrison knows very well this horse and he prefers him. He recognizes that Inter Miami could try to win to wire, but he thinks that the distractor is going to chase him down. I think he's not chasing down Inter Miami today, but let's see. The 2 female jockeys facing number 1 and number 7 in the 10th race. Let's go to race number 11. Vamos a la 11ª carrera, Scotty.
I thought this was a very tough race, but I could not fit any more into this ticket without going too expensive. So obviously Sonicus, this horse is, I was a little worried that this horse is dropping in for a tag for the first time, and obviously has its issues because it had a 6-month layoff here, and now it's been off for almost a couple of months, but it went and broke its maiden very easily in a straight maiden. When you win a straight maiden like that, you would imagine you're not going to be in for a claiming price next time out, but that's what's happening here. But this horse, if this horse is still okay, Zayas jumps aboard. This horse should wire them pretty easily. Just in case this horse has some issues, maybe I threw in the Del Rey Dolly, numero 6. 3-1 in the EquinEdge morning line. EquinEdge second pick, second top win percentage. And this horse also has a very good GSR. So I went with the 1 and the 6.
Para Scotty Sonicus, el número 1, un ejemplar que lo único que él le preocupa es que ganó un Maiden Special Weight y ahora va a una carrera de reclamo directamente por 35,000. Un ejemplar evidentemente con algunas limitaciones. Solo ha corrido 2 veces y con espaciado. La primera vez con 6 meses para la segunda salida y ahora 2 meses más. Pero es la velocidad de la carrera. Un caballo que si anda bien piensa que pudiera ganar de punta a punta, pero para asegurar él agregó a Del Rey Dolly, la número 6, un ejemplar que tiene un GSR, una genética de 67, es positiva, ganó en gran forma en su última. Si el 1 afloja al final, él cree que el 6 pudiera rematar y tratar de sorprenderle, así que él asegura 1 y 6, 6 y 1 para Scotty. ¿Cuál?
Sí, tenemos la misma combinación. Pienso que esta potra del Rey Dolly es la clara a ganar. La última vez la subieron a esta agrupación donde ella no lo hacía bien y fue capaz de ganar, y definitivamente le corre bien a Edgar Prado. Prado vuelve a montarla hoy, la ha montado un par de veces, en ambas ocasiones la ha llevado a la victoria, así que yo pienso que es la candidata clara de la carrera. Sin embargo, yo para asegurar decidí meter, aparte del 1 al 8, que extrañamente veo que a nadie lo da, a nadie le gusta, no llama la atención. Fíjate que Edgar Pérez se baja de Ninja Barrio, que está invicto en 2 presentaciones, para irse con este número 8, que precisamente viene de escoltar a Del Rey Dolly, que en su penúltima ganó con Edgar Pérez. Así que bueno, yo voy a buscar allí el tercero para buscar un buen dividendo con el 8. 1, 6 y 8 en la 11ª carrera.
So Pascual agrees. Number 1, Sonicus, the speed of the race. Number 6, Del Rey Dolly, that won very convincingly in her last time out. And he adds dignified. He thinks that Edgar Perez preferred the number 8 instead the number 2, and he's going to close strongly at the end and will upset this race dignified. Así que para Pascual, el número 1, el 6 y el 8. For me, I like Ninja Barrio to upset this race. Is my long shot, Ninja a Barrio. Así que para mí, en la carrera número 10, Inter Miami como un single, como una posible base de buen dividendo, y en la 11ª, Ninja Barrio como un long shot. He is going to be a danger today. Careful with Ninja Barrio. She is, prepared patiently for this race. Ha sido preparada pacientemente para esta carrera, and she's a danger. Así que si pueden colocar al 2, háganlo. Vamos con Scotty y la carrera número 12. Let's go with number 12.
Well, I narrowed this race down to the top 3 EquinEdge picks, the 7, 9, and 12. The EquinEdge long shot is very interesting because it has a bit of class over these. It has 2 wins as well. So when you have a horse that actually has 2 wins, when the other top contenders have no wins, and it has a really good GSR as well. I think that the 12 horse is going to run a very good race, and Edgar Zayas, stays for the last race in a 12-5 claimer. He must think that this horse is very live. 7-2 on the EquinEdge morning line. Everything is pointing towards this 12 horse. I almost singled this horse. I didn't love the post position. Now, the 9 horse is going to have a clear lead, and this horse has a touch of class in this race. So this horse could be very tough to run down. So based on that speed advantage that Golden Isle had, the 9, I had to use that horse. And then since I was using 2 horses in there, if you look at the form of this horse, the 7, it's not bad. 4 second place finishes in 13 tries, though, so maybe a minor award. But I do think this horse could win this race if the favorites don't step up.
Well, I agree with you. The number 12 and the number 7 are key horses in this race. Para Scotty, el número 12, Bonnie Not Beast, le gusta muchísimo. Top GSR, el GSR más alto, la handicap más alta, 66, de 3-2 en la distancia. Also, the number 12, Bonnie Not Beast, is the top SOR, el SOR más alto, 61, is the long shot for EquinEdge. Hay muchas métricas que apuntan a que el 12 puede ganar la última carrera. Hay que colocarlo en sus tickets. El número 9, Golden Isle, que es el pace más alto, 87, la velocidad de la carrera. Tratará de ganar de punta a punta. Pero el número 7, Meet the Beauty, is a chaser. She's going to stop the number 9, and she's a danger, and Scotty at the number 7. El número 7, Meet the Beauty, va a salir a perseguir al número 9, y si el número 12, que tiene un puesto algo incómodo, no atropella a tiempo, el número 7 pudiera pescar la carrera al final. Así que for Scotty, 7, 9, 12, para Scotty 7, 9 y 12 en la última, Pascual Artiles.
Sí, a esos 3 le estoy agregando 2 long shots en la carrera. Uno es el de Víctor Barbosa Jr., el número 10. Yo pienso que el hecho de que ahora esta yegua pase a las manos de Miguel Ángel Vázquez le da una altísima posibilidad de ganar la carrera esta tarde. Fíjate que Víctor presentaba otra en esta carrera que era Muguruza y fue retirada. Así que voy a colocar al 10 en el ticket, y aquí la sorpresa, el que estoy buscando que dé un alto dividendo en el ticket, es el número 11. Mucho cuidadito con este número 11. Vean que su porcentaje para su genética para correr la tapeta es bastante buena. Si la revisamos aquí, el número 11 está en un 59%, está en un 59, perdón, que es uno de los mejores para la carrera. Y Sunday Díaz, que quizás no sea una persona muy conocida o un jockey muy conocido, es de alta confianza en este establo de Néstor Cascallares, que tiene un buen porcentaje cuando ejemplares debutan en sus manos. Mucho cuidadito con este número 11, así que estoy de acuerdo con el 7, 9, 12, pero yo agrego 2 long shots en la carrera, 10 y 11, la última.
So for Pascual, the same picks than Scotty, and he adds 3 long shots. The number 11, Loving, makes sense with a good GSR, and is a danger in this race. The number 10, Forever Hours, with Miguel Vázquez. El número 10, Forever Hours, que va a conducir Miguel Ángel Vázquez. She's going to improve today a lot. And the number 10, number 11, number 10, and the number 9, Golden Isle, has Scotty, the speed of the race. Así que 7, 9, 10, 11 y 12 para Pascual Artiles. We have a couple of minutes to talk about the first leg of the Rainbow Pick Six. Vamos a ver la primera pata del Pick Six hoy en Goldstream Park, que inicia la 7ª. And Scotty is going to generate a ticket, va a generar un ticket con un presupuesto de $120. Y ahí está el ticket que está utilizando lo que él tiene en el Pick 5 y coloca 2, 3 y 12. What do you think, Scotty, about this leg?
Well, you can't. Here's the problem with this race. So, the outside post, anywhere from 9 and above, doesn't win very often going on the straightaway sprinting. So I like the class of the 10 horse up for a chance. I think this 10 horse could go gate to wire and be very tough to catch. But I would look closely at the strength of race, and when you look at that, you see the 10 I think you could get a price in here. It's interesting. Pork Chop's going to probably be your favorite, most likely at 9-2. It's 18%. This is such a wide open race. I think, though, maybe the 10 could surprise. But I don't really have a really strong opinion. But I want for sure what I would do is I would use the 10. I know that.
And what do you think about Mecano, the second pick of EquinEdge? Check the number 7 Mecano. Vamos a chequear el 7 Mecano.
Well, it is 4-1 on the EquinEdge morning line, so that's something to make note. Gets 113 pounds as well. Check that out, 113 pounds for that horse, and then as well as the other one that gets 113 pounds is the 3-horse Pork Chop. So I would probably add the 7-horse as well, and maybe do something like that, 3, 7, and 10. Something like that. Top 2 EquinEdge picks. Maybe add the 10-horse. See, here's the thing with this pace. You can see the 12 is faster than the 10. But when you take this strength of race, the higher class, that'll move the 10 up faster. I'd almost tell you, I believe the 10-horse will have the lead. That's why the reason why I would throw out the 12, because I think the class of the 10 is going to be faster than the 12. Now, if they duel, then now what you're going to see, and there's a chance that they could duel because they both seem to need the lead for their best. If you see that, then you're going to see a horse like the 3-horse Pork Chop that's going to come from behind, or Mecano. So a good way to play is what's the best pace horse, and then what are the best horses to close, and that seems like the 10-horse up front and the 3 and 7 to come from behind.
Para cerrar, Scotty habla del paso de la carrera del pace. El finish, el número 12 tiene 85, pero él dice que el número 10 Up for the Chance tiene un SOR más alto, 57, viene corriendo con caballos más competitivos, probablemente tiene más clase, y aunque el pace es un poquito inferior al 77, él sospecha que el 10 va a ir a la punta temprano en esta carrera y va a aprovechar que va 2 puestos más adentro que el número 12, así que probablemente la velocidad del que el 10 va a ser el mejor caballo el día de hoy, y los caballos que van a correr de atrás, que son los caballos que son los picks de EquinEdge, Pork Chop el 3 y el 7 Mecano from the same trainer than Just City yesterday, Bobby Divona, haciendo dupla con Elsa Morrison y va muy liviano, así que mucho cuidado con el 3 y el 7 y el 12. Pascual, para cerrar el show, ¿cuál es tu opinión?
Bueno, en esta carrera es una carrera muy pareja. Yo creo que hay que jugarlo la mayor cantidad de caballos posibles. Es una carrera bastante pareja. Yo en el ticket que di para HipicaTV me fui con el 2, 5, 7 y 11. 2, 5, 7 y 11. Me llama la atención que Miguel Ángel se mueve para... Me llama la atención que Miguel Ángel se mueve para el 5, Edgar Pérez se mueve para el 11 y definitivamente en una carrera tan compleja como esta hay que jugar jockeys. Así que 2, 5, 7, 11.
For Pascual, 2, 5, 7 and 11. He thinks it's a very tough race. It's a race to a spread. For him, I repeat, 2, 5, 7 and 11. 2, 5, 7 y 11 para Pascual. En HipicaTV hizo un ticket un poco más económico que el que ven en pantalla, pero este está muy parecido. Es por 144. Es un ticket base que pueden utilizar para el Pick 6. So good luck today, Scotty. I hope that you're not adding more coffees to your tab. Espero que no sigas agregando cafés a tu deuda. And wish you luck also, Pascual. Deseo suerte, Pascual, and to all the audience the same. The best of luck today at the Version Park. Mucha suerte para todos. See you next week. Nos vemos muy pronto. Mucha suerte a todos.
Mucho gusto.
Chao.
All right. Thank you, Pascual.
Thank you.
Alfredo, well, hopefully you can continue your hot streak because you have been doing so well. I don't like either one of your horses, though, today.
That is a permanent status.
I hope so. I hope so. I'm rooting for you. You know, I don't know if you realized last Saturday I gave out 3 best bets and all 3 won. You didn't say anything, just so you know. All I do is get texts from you showing me all the horses you keep getting and all the horses I keep losing. What about the 3 best bets last Saturday? What about that? ¿Por qué?
I think we agreed in some of them, I think. So what is
we never agree on a horse.
But see yesterday. Yesterday you didn't use the number 2 in the last race.
I was worried about that horse, though.
Was my single. And in the previous race, I was telling you that the number 2 was was too risky to use. I have 3 picks in that race and didn't have the number 2. And I maybe the number 2 is crossing the line right now. And let me see. So I hope that this cash talk into something, you know, positive, because you in 10 minutes you have a show. I'm seeing here that you have a show for all the audience of EquinEdge. So yeah. I'm expecting that you are hitting some tickets today.
Well, of course we're going to hit some tickets. What are you talking about? Did you watch the replays of last week? Last week we were hitting tickets and plays all day long. So I'm feeling good today. I actually am feeling very good. You know, I will say this though. My tickets aren't no, I wouldn't say easy card, but you know, you're setting me up. I know you already. No, you're not going to get me to say easy card. But I will say this, like yesterday, I gave 2 horses out. I said could be singles. Both of them won, but I didn't single either one of them. So you have to put tickets together correctly. No, I mean it's on me for sure. But I'm just saying, you can handicap horses good all day long, but if you don't do your ticket placements right, it doesn't matter. It's for nada.
Yes, for example, I didn't hit the pick 6 yesterday because I have a third pick that I left that pick out of the ticket. And was a mistake because I knew already that other race maybe was between 2 horses, and I used another horse in that race that was not necessary, and that is the reason that I didn't get it. The payout was not too much, was 1,100, but I know that I have to hit that ticket. So today I think I'm hitting some horses. I expected to hit my single again, and thanks God that you have it in your ticket. Some trash talk to finish.
Let me ask you a question. Did you handicap the early pick 5?
Yes, I have a pick 5.
Okay, so who's your best bet in the early pick 5?
Let me check, because my best bet in the early pick 5. Well, I don't have a single in race 2. In race 2, I have 2 and 6.
I think the 2 is going to win the race.
No, the number 6 is very dangerous today. It's a danger. It's dangerous. The number 6.
Why?
He's going to improve a lot today, believe me. And he has Edgar Perez aboard. The number 6 is dropping class today. She's going to run very well. And in race number 4, in race 4, the number 4 and 6.
4 and 6?
Yes. You leave it out. Why?
No. I've got it.
Okay, they're running only 4 horses.
By the way, I
4 and 6.
I agree with you on that. I think the 4 and 6 are going to run very good. The Jelly Bean, the horse I like the most in the race, I'm pretty sure is going to be the 6 horse, Jelly Bean. I think this horse has some upside to be a decent horse.
Yes, I agree, but the number 4 won easily in her attempt in the distance. So Choker Limby, I like her a lot. So 4-6. So I don't have a best bet. Maybe you can use this 4 and 6 and the Kawa and the other horse in the race number 2 is another couple that you can use. Do you have a single?
So what is our we need one race. You can choose the race. Which race? I'm going to choose a different horse than you for, right? I'm down 3-0 to you right now. So, but what's the bet today? We need to do this, and then I got to go. What's the bet?
Okay, I told you Inter Miami.
Inter Miami. So you think that horse is going to go gate to wire?
And you said the distractor. So in that race, it's very clearly that you are against me. But you have Inter Miami because you are scared of him.
No, well, no, I think that's a ballsy best bet for you, but it's not. I mean, certainly it's not the worst best bet I've ever seen. I think the 7 wouldn't be my best bet if we're being honest. I mean, but I think the 7 will find a way to win the race. So I'm not sure if that's necessarily a fair bet, but I think I like the 1 too.
Okay, well, let's go to other race. Let's go to race 9. Let's see race 9.
Okay, let's see here. Race number 9.
Oh no. This one is the race 10. It's not refreshed.
There
Okay.
it is. Okay. Hold on here. Well, I do like the 5 a lot in here. Who do you like?
It's a tough race. It's very tough.
It's a hard race.
I think the number 9 is winner, but it's a very tough race. It's very tough.
The 9
I don't
is
have
good.
a preference.
Yeah, I agree with you in there. I like. So in this race, I know that
Monsieur Coco is a must in this race, and you are putting this right to your freedom that is not beating the 8.
I like this
number
one
2
horse. I like this one horse better than I like the 8 horse. This 8, nothing. I watched this race. This horse had no excuses, 0, and none of the horses that came out of this race ran any good at all.
Okay. The number 8, I picked the number 8 against 2 horses, the number 1 and the number 2. What about that?
No, 4's my best bet in this race.
I like the 4 also. We're talking about the number 8 specifically. I'm telling you.
Okay, well, I'll tell you what. I'll take
1 and 2.
Oh, okay. No, the 2 horse will beat the 8. No, that's fine.
Okay, well, the coffee's there.
Yeah. Okay, that'll be our bet today then. 2 against the 8.
If the 4 wins the race, the number 8 is going to finish second. So you are losing another coffee easily.
No. But you keep on taking chalk. It's okay. I'm going to keep on playing against the chalk. You keep on hitting these $90 pick 4s, and I'll lose 5 races in a row, and then I'll go win my 10 grand.
Okay, because I know you have a show. Go to yesterday's date and look for Laurel Park race 9.
Okay.
And don't see the result.
Okay, race number 9, Laurel Park. Okay.
Yesterday.
Okay.
Okay, I use a best bet in that race, that won the race. Check it out, and let's see if you will use that horse as best bet. Good luck to the study.
Okay. Good luck today. Good luck today. I'll see you. All right, everybody. So I start my show. You can go to YouTube, go to EquinEdge Live. You can you'll probably get an email here in a couple of minutes. You got one yesterday, but there should be one coming if it didn't already come. And you can click on the link, and we're going to cover Gulfstream Park, Laurel Park, as well as Woodbine. Okay, that's coming up in about 3 minutes from now. We'll see you in a few.